Hey, there is timestamps in this, big time. It's why I put some of these clips. A couple of you have probably seen this before. Some of it you haven't. It's Maryland. It's a couple days ago. It's everything. Look at this picture. It's amazing. I love this. It's a pond right there. So anyway, enjoy. The music's just really quick here, and then we go to Maryland, and just a bunch of random stuff. People want timestamps, and people want to catch up on videos, they tell me. So here you go. Oh yeah, baby. Just kidding.
Look in the camera how nice that black. Look, it's black.
Hey, I won't cut in much, but I will right on this next clip in Maryland. This is all pretty quick. There's nothing too long here. Nothing's going to drag on.
And I don't know how many X's. I told you we were going to find that structure. I knew we were. That's probably the best one we can see back here. And what's it doing? It's on this.
Just want some of my Maryland people to see what's hidden there. You got to know what you're doing to find a structure like that in Maryland.
Get in there, like. You get that there. That stuff?
We gotta get in here, man.
You guys, look at this, okay? I'm right next to the abandoned house. Look right there. Look at that structure with the leaners on it, coming straight up. Look at the symmetrical X right there.
Hey, sorry, I hate to do this. This place has been on my mind ever since I left there. It was unbelievable. I should have just kept Dave right there. I think there's one peeking around the tree. I can't tell. It looks like it. I'm just looking at it now. Wait till you see this yard. And then I had just found their seats right before this. In the interest of time, maybe I'll put the seats in after this real quick. But I find their perches. I find everything.
Look at that one.
Check this out.
Brakes.
When I get to the other side of the house, I've cut this up a little bit to make it faster.
Little people land.
Just look at the yard.
It's all made stuff. I might go look at that if I have time. But I really want to see this. People like this. I like this.
I mean abandoned houses.
Look at this. Blatant. You guys see this?
And when I say look at the yard,
look at this.
I mean wait just 1 second and then you'll see.
Usually they're stuck in, but here I can tell why. There's no way. It's too hard. Look at that. All Sasquatch behind this guy's property because it's private. I'm telling you, private property is the best. X. They probably live in this house for sure. Know where the driveway was. It's been so long.
Big shout out to all the Maryland people.
Look at the X.
Dave Thundercloud, the John, and John,
they do the break.
the two Johns,
They do a break into an X here.
Ross, everybody. I can't wait to come back here. This place, Not this place, but just Maryland
Kids
itself.
partied there a long time ago. You can see there's like old coolers and stuff in the backyard in a big pile. I'm gonna skip those Dogman type blinds because I got to get back. I want to be able to at least have a few hours with Dave. You know, and I think we have to be out of there by nighttime. As far as I know where we're going, so it'll be interesting to see what, you know, the differences.
We walked out of there at night. It was pretty crazy.
That's interesting to me too, right there. You know they're hanging around that house. There is no doubt about it. Maybe even downstairs. There's a big basement door at the back. No, thank you.
By the way, none of this video is intended, I don't know why I'm whispering. I felt like I was there for a second. Intended for you to listen to me. That's why I haven't put some of these in, because I think I sound stupid or something. Let me show you guys this. First of all, the ones back there. This is just a spot I can't help to stop at. I usually don't stop, I just go really slow here. Because it's so crazy on the water. It's like, you know, it's crazy because the water's there. You know, you can't just run over there. Here's the ultimate right there. See that? Little people. And then everything else, you know. Whenever you see something crazy like that, whatever that is, like all those leaning sticks right that were clearly put there, you know, you gotta look, you know, around it. There's always something else near it, you know. And in this case, I got the leaner. They've made it like almost so you can't see it all through there. At all. I had the weirdest memory just now, so I'll tell you a story. Here we go. 2 of them. Right to the secret base. I hope you can see them. I can't see the screen. You guys, I've been having trouble filming them, but I keep hearing them at night. They go right to the same spot, and they're going to fly right to the base over there. And there's 2 together. 2 Blackhawks. They go, you guys, it's not a coincidence. They go to the same, I know, Yeti. They didn't feed you? They go to the same spot every time. Oh, today's a good day to do UFOs. I just wanted to show you really quick. I know, I hear you. Over now. There you go. There's your doorway to the underworld. It's right there. Can you see it? I mean, if you can't see that by now, it's literally a house with a doorway. I watched giant things fly through there. I filmed something coming out of that valley while the UFOs were here. Some big flying thing that went from there to the corner. I have it all on video. Extremely fast. In a sense, like you find these wildest. Oh yeah, I see you. I see you. I think it's hard for some people to understand just how far I am from anything
today. Look how squatchy it is. Right from the side of the road. This is the most level part of the road. You climb 10 miles this way and you go down 10 miles the other way. Hey sweetie, it's okay. Believe me, if I wanted you dead, you'd already be dead. But I'm a good human. Structures everywhere. Look at this. I don't mean to do the roadside Sasquatch, but it's that good. Some of the places I go, these are very special places where I am right now. Like this, impossible to get here. That's why the roadside's so good. I see an incredible triangle back there. Looks like a hangout right back there. How much time do I have? I've been in so many places today. I got so much video. It's crazy. I don't know what to do with it all. Look at that giant. I have been to that. I did walk to that once. There's a giant scale, like double leaner there, see it? And it goes up and perfectly meets the top. I have been to that. I never went any further. God, that could be incredible back there. See how it doesn't stop? It's all Sasquatch. These guys are special back here. They don't care. Like, you know, if you go back there, like someone like me, they have full control over me. Like with their telepathy and stuff. These guys are really, really good at doing that. That's why they don't care. Like, if you know, so if it's really blatant here, but nobody stops. Look at the 3 right there. Right here. I feel like I'm walking through a Bigfoot universe. I might have to just go back here, guys, real quick. It's late. I was not counting on it. But
For the
I
people,
like I said before earlier, if I put that up on my video,
that don't know,
I got to take advantage
I
of
call that a
every
fence.
second I got.
It's filmed in every location we go
I
to.
can't be lazy. You know, I'll wait for like a day where there's 3 feet of snow, and I'll be lazy. But in the next few months, I can't take any breaks. I gotta be out here all the time. So that goes way, way back, way, way back. You see that? So it's not just an easy, you know, like I'm not going to see anything more than I'm seeing, and then you got to go way, way back there, and probably breach the next, you know, set of forest.
Like I said, this is just for the visuals, not to listen to some idiot.
Timestamps, anybody? I think I've seen 2 already that were back. Real dark. I'm not allowed to really zoom. Like, I mean, if it's blatant, I will, but I was moving and I would have had to back up, so I don't bother. You can just tell. You can see their darkness, and it's always the same distance. When their vibrations are slowed, it's slowed down. When the vibrations are slowed down. I can speak English sometimes. You know, you can see them, but they'll never do that if they're any closer than 100 feet, 150 feet, unless it's nighttime. In my opinion, you'll never see them. Ooh, what was that? Is that a freaking cave? I might just have to walk back here. It's already really late.
For the few people that saw it this summer,
See like a hole back there?
I don't know what the video is, but I found this big giant dead iguana back there from like South Africa. Can't explain it. And it was on a Sasquatch structure, right where I'm zooming. It's also, it's the video when it's called The Weather.
Here's one of the great whistles I got
Balloon
the other day.
Found
The
or
first
something
one,
like
the
that.
second I hit the button, you'll hear it. I just got it on in time. I'll just play a little bit because I have to upload this to my cell. Just making a little clip. Watch. That's him. You hear that? Watch this. I had been whistling back and forth for quite some time. Watch this. All different kinds of whistles, too. That's me.
Thank you. I said, can you give me one whistle before I go, please?
And then they were all around. I mean, it was crazy over and out.
And I got noise before. That's what made me decide to go in here. Let's do side camera. If I can't see more
Notice
than
the
10 feet,
perfect
let's do the side
squares
camera.
out of the trees. This is not a coincidence.
This has never
I
been
think
like
they
this
get sap. I don't know what it is.
before. Dan, that's off that trail, you know, like there's that one trail that goes on, you know, the way side of this that we've walked on many times. And then you come in here and look. It's so hidden. There's a symmetrical X, which I didn't film. It's just right before I turned in. It's right there. You can see just the one part of it, and it just shows you to come right in here. I'm seeing all the everything I need to see right now. The big boys. Look at the triples on the ground, you guys. If I can get there.
Can somebody look at this closer? I'm not going to look at it, but I'm pretty sure. I thought it was a shadow for the first 2 times, and now I'm seeing him, I think. Let me know.
Big time disturbances. This is what I'm looking for. I think this is around. Look at the X. You can tell there's nowhere in here. I've been walking through so much green stuff. Places you would never think it would work, and it's green everywhere. Places you'd never think it would grow. Look at that bend. I think this is where I brought these guys last year. Somewhere in this forest nearby here is where they rip the bark off the trees all the time. Look at the X's here. See, here's a downward X a little bit, and it's saying right here. Let's get rid of this thing. I just try it sometimes. If people are like, "Hey, do it more," then I'll do it more. Look, X, very discreet, but the ground is not. It's so destroyed in here. Look at the bark. What is doing that to the bark? Somewhere, look at the X right there. The big guys. Somewhere in here is where they do the trees. You gotta see where they tap into the trees for sap. It's right in here somewhere. And we found so many of them. And we felt like this is why they X'd the spot off. Like there's like sap eating going on here. That's what we think. The Sasquatch are more sap and those other ones are more pine cones. I think Sasquatch eat the pine cones too, but I don't believe they just sit and pile them up in these piles. That's what I don't think. I think that's their friends. Look at that. Look, there's more triples there. I zoomed into some triples for you, and then there's some big ones. They do that a lot here. Give me a second. Let me look around. They were all just right here, just now. So I came here, and of course there's not a sound now, and I can't see them. Bigfoot. Excuse me.
You see the trident, right?
Hey everybody, I just got an email from, I have one of the robins, not my robins, but I've explained how many robins there is involved in this subject, which is just bizarre. I love the name, I have an Aunt Robin, there's always footprints right there. Oh, right there. So I'm heading towards the pyramid. Right there is one of the most amazing places. And I was reading an email on the fly. I keep my phone there, so I was reading an email, and it was Robin, and she said that we only communicate on the email. She likes to be like a mystery woman. And she sent me an incredible trail cam picture. Maybe I can put that in. I don't know who it was from. I don't ever try to copyright something. It's just that, I have all my own stuff that's better than most of the pictures I get. So if I get a cool picture and I don't know whose it is, I just try to, I'm just like, hey, it only happened once, but some lady that had nothing to do with the picture, like it wasn't her picture, she just knows, like, is like in the group of the guy, like pretends like it's hers. She's like, unfortunately, you copyrighted. I'm like, listen, lady, there's no copyright on it. Everyone sends me these pictures. I get hundreds and hundreds of pictures. Most of them are from my video or someone like I know. But if it's cool, I'll check it out. Like all I was doing was breaking it down to see if it was, if I could decide whether it was legit, because it was that good. It was a great picture from Newfoundland. So anyway, is this where let's film this as we go by. We got all kinds of timestamps at this house. If they're home, I just don't want to. I don't want it to look like I'm stalking their house. It really has nothing to do with that. See, that's a vacation house. You guys, we have timestamps. I'll put them in again. I've done it before. I'll put one picture in of there. And there's no question they're standing in the windows looking at me as I went by. I think if the homeowners show up, they can just get out of there without even, I don't know how they do it. Don't be surprised if they're in your house as well, guys. Especially if you're connected to this situation. Like, what that means is basically you just know about this. Whatever that is it part of the tree?
No, it's the second one. It's just leaned up. It's like
Right.
rocking around.
And then I said, no, the second. Because that's to me is one of the rarest things I've ever seen in my life. You seen how it goes out and like across?
Yeah.
Yeah. Freaking amazing. These guys are right here watching us somewhere in some freaking other dimension or whatever they do. I don't believe that's the case all the time. I think it's just, they just have this button. It's like this. Yeah, just till we go by. They're already reappearing behind us.
Jeez.
What about the whistles behind us coming up, man? Come on.
That was awesome.
We didn't have that on camera, but that was good enough. I don't even care.
Yeah.
As long as you heard it. Here we go.
This video took me forever to make. I was trying to keep it short, but I wanted to throw in the purchase. This is behind the abandoned house.
Look at this. Come on, who finds perches besides me? Nobody. Right there. That's not true.
It's definitely not true
I'm
anymore.
a perch bastard, though. You guys, they had an entire, it could be deer here. It doesn't look like it, though. It looks like clearly like a butt. A butt. He was sitting on there, had his feet over.
I don't mind saying it. Take my word for
to
it.
the logs.
This
I
is
think
them
these are all
sitting right
spots.
there.
I don't have any scat. See this? Look. Look at that. That's how I know, because it's next to that. And all this. Blatant.